or Giannis. I don't know. I probably murdered his name. But anyway, we have been getting so much practice using the friendly challenge. It is such a cool function, but Giannis has taken it out into multiplayer and has been wrecking bases with bowlers and miners and healers. So it's very similar to, say, the strategy I've been using, which is more like 30 bowlers. But check out the miners going to work on the outside. They go left, they go right. It looks like he has two main groups, and I gotta tell you, it's tough to see exactly where the miners are going. And so it's kind of misleading as to how much damage they're doing because they spend so much time underground. So even with these battles, it still kind of looks like it's the bowler doing all the work, and I don't know, I'm still a big fan of the bowler. In fact, I'd have to say the bowler is my favorite troop in the game right now. So much fun ever since he's been buffed and brought down to 6 housing space. But I feel like the miners are a critical part of this attack. Now, I do get 3 stars using mass bowlers on similar bases, but it's kind of hit and miss. Right here, you can see the miners, they are staying around the outside of the village. Whereas in a full bowler attack, the bowlers, you sometimes want a few of them to go around the outside and then most of them around the inside. It's kind of hit and miss. Right here, check out the Archer Queen on the inside of the base. This is usually the difference between a 2 and a 3-star attack is 2 things. 1, how long your queen lasts. Does she survive through the core? And number 2, can the Eagle Artillery get taken out of the way early? Because it's devastating late in battles. And right here, this does not look like a 3-star. You've got, what, 1 bowler left. The Archer Queen gone. The Grand Warden, again, gone to sleep. But you've got miners. And there they are getting healed even while they're underground. Check it out as they get healed underground by those healers. And that's a critical difference right there. Even with those giant bombs, not going to stop them. The single bowler getting a lot of work done on the outside as well. Or is that 2? I can't tell. But the miners, really the critical unit right here. There they go. The bowlers staying up too because the miners have drawn all the fire. The healers outside of the range of anything that's going to take them down. And as time counts down, sure enough, just a couple of miners, 1 bowler, and a couple of healers are going to get the job done surprisingly well. So, I don't know, maybe I should be giving this a try. I still feel like all bowlers can do it oftentimes, but a lot of it, again, comes down to luck and where your healers situate themselves and which units they decide to keep up near the end of a battle. So there goes the defending Grand Warden statue and the gold mine. And nice job, Giannis. 3 stars, but only 7 trophies. And here comes Giannis again, proving he's not a drop in the bucket, a flash in the pan, a one-trick wonder, a one-shot. You get the point. He can do this a bunch of times, and he has. So, I don't know. It's obviously a very different style base. This one, more of a, I don't know, you might see this in war. It is a tighter grouped base. It doesn't have that big open design. And here come the bowlers once again. But again, there go the miners all at once, about 16 of them. And again, kind of tough to see where they're going. They are under that rage spell, under the Warden's ability. And as they start to spread out, going subterranean, this time around the inside of the village, of course. So they are working in concert with the bowlers, making sweet music together as they wipe out another base. So Eagle Artillery just about to fall, and Enraged bowlers get the job done. And again, that is a big key, getting that Eagle Artillery out of the way. And I would also say the second Inferno Tower is a big deal as well. There go the miners. They are further towards the outside than the bowlers. The bowlers kind of stalled on a wall, but that's going to work out well. It gives the miners a chance to take out some of these other structures. There you can see the last Expo has just fallen, and really not a lot to stop these guys. The Wizard Tower's not super powerful against these high hit point units. And we've got an Archer Queen at full health and 1 solitary miner grabbing those outer structures, kind of like a cleanup troop there. You can see, so maybe like a wizard would do around the outside of a village. The miner getting the job done. That subterranean, non-defense targeting, hog riding type unit. I don't know, same housing space, but you get the picture. So here we go. That is about it for this attack. Giannis again going to wrap up another 3-star win. No way to stop this, and this is overkill. Look at all of these units. The Golem is still over half health, in addition to the bowlers, the giant, the heroes, the archers, everybody there. They're going to track down that last structure, but guess who gets there first? Okay, 2 structures. It's the miner out in front of everybody else. So the miner is going to work on that Dark Elixir Collector. move ahead to the gold mine, and that's going to wrap up another 3-star win from Yanis. Nice job, man, getting it done with 16 bowlers and 16 miners. All right, and here we go. Yanis, I'm not going to say it. Okay, fine. Back at it again with a miner bowler healer attack. And you'll notice he's got freeze, rage, and a heal spell. And the heal spell, I don't know if I'm going to question it because Yanis is scoring more threes than I am right now, so I probably shouldn't be saying, I'm not sure about that heal spell. I think it must be working for him. He is getting 3-star wins left and right using this army composition, so I'm not going to question his success. Again, the miners, you can kind of see them head in there. It is a lot harder to track them. And so maybe that's why I'm skeptical, because you just can't see the damage. There goes the freeze spell, grabs 1 Expo, an Inferno Tower, and the Eagle Artillery. Well done. The unit's going to get in there and get those out of the way. Eventually, the bowlers kind of splitting off left, right, top, bottom, and the miners, big, tight group of miners, enraged miners, just wiping out everything in their path. The Golem doing a great job of tanking for the miners. And check out that heal spell. Surprisingly effective as the miners work their way into it, much like you might see somebody use a heal spell with Hog Riders. There go the miners pathing right into the heal spell, getting healed back up. And it was needed because you can see the healers have gone towards the core and are healing the heroes instead, which is also critical. You can see that both Inferno Towers are down. The last Expo is just about to get taken out, and once it does, that's about it. Okay. The Warden changed his mind. He's wandered over to help out the Archer Queen, and that Expo has been left to work on the Warden, but it looks like the healers are negating any damage to the Warden. And unfortunately, healers not quite as smart as we wish they could be sometimes. They let the Queen fall, but once again, just like in the first replay, we've got a single bowler and a bunch of miners that are going to grab the finishing blows on this village. There goes the Archer Tower back into the center after, surprisingly, the Tesla and the Expo, the last two to go. And again, the miners working their way all the way there without being touched. And no chance to stop these guys. Look at them healed back up. They don't need to go back underground. Stay up, guys. Take a bow. Another 3-crown win.